Today was it's a learning day. Did some pre-market analysis, or what do you want to call it? Historical, whatever. Last night, I've got SPY. Not on the 5 minute. I've got SPY going all the way up to like 450 or something like that. Let me see. I think it's this one. Damn it, it didn't save. Please save. Come on. Not cues. Is it this one? No. Dang it. Didn't save it. Well, anyway, for a swing trade. End of the year, historically, last 2 years, coming up into December, SPY is up. So based on that, and then some TA today, earlier to this morning, I had the trend going up. Well, instead of waiting and being patient, like I've been learning with the Discord community, Oasis, I saw this pre-market going up, and my analysis on the 15-minute is it's green. So I said I'm going to jump into calls early. I kind of did it here on the 5-minute. I think I was around here. 3-day expiration. I think it was a 440 call for $24. Went heavy with it. Shouldn't have done that. Should have waited. Should not have gone heavy. I was like almost 40% of my port. Small port, but it's still 40%. So I'm doing good. It goes green. It goes green. And all of a sudden it rejects off of, there was another chart, like drawing I had in here where it rejected. And it started to go down. Started to go down. This is still green on the 15. The 15 tells all, still green. But it started to tank, and the Discord started getting all happy with puts. They bought into puts, and the boys caught it. They caught a, I think it was like 45 or 50% swing here. I got out because of that, panic, even though I'm staring at this, and my technical analysis has got SPY going up. And apparently tech is doing well as well. I have SPY going up, but I was, like I said, it was heavy. So at any rate, I ended up selling for a 24% loss. I lost $100. So it's a loss is a loss. And the boys are making their money, and that's all good. And I'm listening to the chatter, and they're currently off now in the live Discord. And some of them took some profits here, and then I think Champ finally got all the way out around here. I think he hit the bottom, timed it nicely. But in my head, I'm like, but this is still green. And my gap, you read my notes. Where are my notes? My notes. Nope, that's not my notes. There's usually my notes are right there. It is. And the gap between the long and short EMA. This is the green's the long, the yellow's the short. There's a gap there. It's not even touching. Like yesterday. What was it yesterday? Yesterday, no gap for the most part till the end of the day. Then there was this gap. So I'm seeing the gap. I'm seeing the gap pre-market. I'm seeing the gap still here. And the gap right there. Let's go in. On the 15-minute. Green. Yep, lost. Yep, it went down. Unfortunately, in my E-Trade account, my cash, since it was so heavy, it's not settled, and I don't have any more money to buy into that account. But I remembered I have that silly Webull account. There's like $500 in it. So you know what? I have felt very strongly about this. I'm pretty pissed off that I sold. Those contracts aren't doing very well, so the climb back wouldn't have been as much. So we'll see at the end of the day what that shakes out to be. But right now, that's a That's a 20% loss for a $100 loss on my account. So I bought in here. The boys sold their swing put, or their scalp put, made a bunch of money. So I was like, well, damn, if I only had more money. I found the Weeble, $500. And my TA that I've been staring at, making my notes on this 15-minute, bought in. And here it goes. Dun, 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 dun. I am up 16% currently on this play. And watching. I have reduced my price target for this down to $437. I can't believe I should have kept that drawing. But also I can't believe that swing didn't say. Let me show you why I was thinking for the daily. And do this. Let's make this bigger. Gaps, but let's get us a big time frame here. And I trace this back for a swing play through the end of the year. Yeah, this is where I was at. I was looking at the 456. Not an all-time high, it's a 2-month high, according to that. But I believe that by December, right about here, let me put a little circle there. That was right, yeah, right about here. But that's where SPY is going. Based off this level, and then looking historically, let's go back to 2023, looking at December, going into the end of the month, it's going up. I believe December 22nd was a green candle. These are day candles. Green candle, move up off the bottom, back in 2023, 2022. Here's December. There is December 1st, December 2nd, 3rd, 6th, 7th. It's going up, 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 all the way to the 26th, 27th, up. So it's a swing up for SPY in December of the last 3 years. That's why I believe it's going to go up. 15. Go back. So my swing is hopefully in play if Charles Schwab would get their fucking act correct. And my day trade scalp, look, we even switched green over here. It's doing great. I'm up 56%. Time to set a trailing stop. I don't like Weeble. It won't let you do a trailing stop on the desktop in Weeble. Made my money back, $162. So I'm gonna take this profit, take a little bit of profit here and leave a runner. Always leave a runner, right? Right. Okay, so I'm done with the recording.
1 minute later.
My best friend, I told you, Knox back home. I was like, I always said, if he could run out and do this, I can't. It doesn't matter. It's like learning a second language. Have I learned Spanish yet? No, it's put the time in. So.
Oh my God, it's up 376 per 380.
Yeah.
Oh my Jeebus.
Hey, Jason, we might make a good team though, because you can help motivate me to click the buttons, and I'll make sure you don't go too bonkers.
You want a percentage? Is that what I'm hearing, Steven?
No, I don't. No.
Okay.
No, but we can motivate each other, maybe.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let me get through this analysis. The people are listening. I'm gonna get this, and I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
Okay, sorry about that, but I don't know what to say. First part of this video was talking about how I thought this was going to do what it's doing off of what I learned yesterday, back testing. I got rid of my original drawings. This is going to, I believe this is where I had my original one, which was yesterday's high of day. I was like, it's going back to there based off of historical analysis. So in my silly little E-Trade account, a tiny account, took this loss, 28% loss on the down. The boys in the Discord made their 45%. Everybody was happy. But this never got to red. It actually didn't get that close. Let's do a replay. And so right about here, I'll make this a little bit bigger. This is more for me than anybody else, just to learn. This is where I was down 20%, but I saw this gap, but I was down 20%, and I wanted to, play it smart. That's what I told myself, 20%, I'm out. So I got out. And I'm glad I did, because then this happened. It's like, great, that was a good out. But in my back of my mind, I'm like, well, there's a gap here still. It's going to get close, but there's still a gap. Oh. And this is where the boys, I think, pulled out and sold in the Discord. They made their money here. They got out the right time. And then this retrace happened. And it's whatever kind of account in E-Trade. It's not a margin account, which I just learned what the hell that is. So I have funds in there, but they're not settled. But so I couldn't buy back in to redo my original plan from this morning. Still, note to self, wait 15 minutes. Could have gotten both directions on this. But then I remembered I had some money left over in a Webull account because I was going to use that platform. I don't like that platform for a variety of reasons. One of them being right now I can't seem to find a way to make a trailing stop on Webull, so I'm having to do a manual thing. So I jump back in, and right about here where it says entry on the Webull account, buying the same contract that I bought earlier this morning, which was much cheaper because of this drop. So great entry, right? It starts doing this retrace, but again, it's green. My analysis, my notes, that on the 15-minute time scale on SPY, this short EMA is dictating the trend. It may go down a little bit, but it's dictating the trend. Still green. Still green. My rewind has stopped. Completely green. All the way up to past yesterday's high of day. We've broken it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has produced a 410% play on my whopping 2 contracts. That's a 410%. Are you kidding me? I'm learning. Making money back that I lost learning, so that's something else altogether. But 410%, it's more importantly, it's validating what I thought was going to happen. It's doing it. As you can see, it flipped here on the 5-minute. Doesn't work on the 5-minute. But on the 15-minute, as long as this short EMA has got this gap on the long EMA, now it's turned blue. And I believe the 15, when it's red, okay, I need to make another note here. Here's my note today. Bought at 440 calls, earned 13 and 24% at market open. 15 minutes, time frame showing green, pre-market green. That's why I did it. Went red 15 minutes, sold for 23% loss. I was heavy. I did this at 10 o'clock this morning. Probably should have held, question mark, question mark. And I need to find that out. Let me find that contract. Because of time decay, which I'm learning what that is, let me find that contract. You're not seeing me, I'm on a different screen. Logging in. E-Trade, da, 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 da. Love the trailing stop feature on E-Trade. I don't know if any other, I'm sure they do. And I think I saw where you can do it on Webull, but I can't figure it out. So, we're back on E-Trade. Still haven't settled. This is why I had to go to Webull. But trading, da, 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 da. November 13th, what was that at? 440 calls. And I got them at 24. Yep. That I paid. Shit. Gotta have faith, gotta trust. There we are. C'est la vie.